Welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Rhonda Lonnert.
And I'm Chuckalicious Chuck Williams.
And joining us this morning, Mr. Mark Aldridge and Cameron Grunberg. They are with a Segura Senior Living Facility. Lots of great advantages. And as we know, that's one of the most expanding population group in our community is seniors. And we have to look at things and how we're going to address and how we help and take care of them. Guys, welcome to the show. How are y'all doing this morning?
Thank you. We're doing great.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. Could you just kind of give us an overview? You know, we think about senior living and everything. There's different levels, I know. Tell us about what you do offer and what you want us to know about your facility.
So good morning. My name is Mark, and I'm the Marketing and Sales Director here at Bristol Park in Amarillo. So in our community, we have our assisted living side, and then we have a community called Pathways Neighborhood, which is for dementia Alzheimer's. So we actually have two communities in one here. In our assisted living side, we are a type B, which means we can go a little bit further with care than what obviously a type A can do. In our community, we have 54 apartments on our assisted living side, and there are 4 different floor plans. And then we have our Pathways neighborhood, which has 35 apartments. Assisted living, as I call it, an apartment community. It's a senior living community. It's not a nursing home. It's not a facility. It's a community. And sometimes when we have families come in, the seniors that are coming, they have that old school mentality of the nursing home or the old. And it's super important that as we talk to our family members, our seniors, our friends, that we explain to them, hey, that's not what we're getting. You're moving into a community where you get to come out and do whatever you want because you don't lose any of your rights when you come here. You just live in a community. It's a 5-star community. You don't have to cook. You don't have to clean. You don't have to do your laundry.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to have that, you know?
No grass.
I know I don't want to do no laundry.
Yeah. Yeah. I get
you know, you have your housekeepers, and then you have the community, which is all of the other residents with activities all day long. We offer transportation to doctor's appointments. I'll tell you, you know, as far as the food goes, it's pretty amazing. I've had to go on a diet just because of.
Oh my gosh.
So we're very careful. We have a great culinary director and a chef in our kitchen. She has been awarded last year in Segura for the way that she handles our culinary department. We're very proud of our community. It's about 8 years old. And the one positive, it's a huge factor, is we are 100% staffed.
Right.
So as you all know, during COVID, that was a hard deal to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have been 100% staffed for quite a while. So we're very proud of that. All of us that are here, working here, choose to be here. Right. We want to be here. It's where our heart is. To provide care. These seniors have worked their tail off for their entire life. Now it's time for somebody else to take care of them.
Let me ask you this. The word memory care, I'm not familiar with that. That's the first time I've heard it in this context before. And is this sort of a new path you're blazing here where you're putting an emphasis on this being Alzheimer's month, to recognize those memory and those dementia type of issues? Is that what really the base of your business is about, is having a place that addresses, which is a major concern for that population?
Yeah, I think what really is the difference is we try to take a different approach to handling, our seniors that have dementia and Alzheimer's. So it is a secure environment where they're not able to hurt themselves or others. We're trying to protect them and keep them safe. But it's the little things. It's things of how we do our dining program. We start them with a warm towel that has essential oils on it because the smell of that will start their appetite. We give them an option of this or that, so they still feel like they're in control of making decisions. But really, we're kind of leading them down the path that we want them to go to make sure that they're safe and getting all the nutrition and everything that they need. So it's the little things like that we try to do that I think sets us apart. And the
You,
program that we have back there is called Pathways, and that program is followed very carefully. You know, when we have people that have dementia or Alzheimer's, it's very important to keep their sensory going all day long. They need to be able to be busy and know that what they're doing matters. So it's super important that we find out about every resident that moves in here. What did you do for your life? What did you enjoy? So that we can work that in and we can get to know them. And when we ask them questions, you know, they can answer. Now, sometimes obviously no, but with dementia and Alzheimer's and people go in and out of it. Sometimes they're just as current as they were when they were 22.
Mm-hmm.
And just because somebody has dementia and Alzheimer's doesn't mean that they do not understand what you're saying.
Right.
I totally believe, in my opinion, that they do get it. They just sometimes don't know how to answer or cannot answer.
Yeah.
So they get treated as anybody else does. And they have their own dining room. We offer stuff here in our memory care and pathways neighborhood that nobody does. We have what we call Main Street. It looks like a little town.
Oh, wow.
So one of the shops is Palo Duro Art Studio.
Mm-hmm.
So they go in and they do all their arts and their crafts there. We have a movie theater. We have a auto garage with an actual garage door. We have a greenhouse where they can plant. And the best part, guys, this is where I want to live, is the ice cream malt shop.
Same. Yeah, I'm in.
So we've got sundaes and malts and floats, but nobody in town offers this program. We just did a big re-grand opening in June. We did a lot of remodeling. We're super proud of it. And we are building our resident census as we speak back there, and it's going rather well. But we do work both communities together. So sometimes we'll even bring our assisted living back there to that malt shop because it's a big deal. We'll do an ice cream social. Last Saturday, we just did a mini walk here for Alzheimer's. And then this Saturday down at Hodgetown is the official Alzheimer's walk. And it's at 9 o'clock at Hodgetown. Everybody is able to come out and support and enjoy. It's a great time and it is a great cause.
Go ahead, Chuck.
you know, having some experience in convalescent senior citizen healthcare, however you care to put it, just how important is the evolution of the care that's been given from, let's say, 20 years ago? How important does that matter up today?
I mean, I think it's dramatically different because we have a lot more understanding of the disease, so that we're able to customize different care plans for residents now. And that's what we're trying to do, you know, explaining what our community looks like. It's so that when residents come out of their apartments, they get to go into Main Street and it looks like they're going into town. It gives them that feeling that they're going to a town that they may have, you know, that they can maybe remember from their own hometown. So it's probably improved, you know, dramatically, you know, over the last even 20 years from, you know, us kind of starting in the business. I started in it about 10 years ago and just seeing the improvements that we've been able to make.
Right.
Bristol Park is the name. It's brought to you by Sakura Senior Living, the Memory Care Open Pathway Neighborhoods. A unique way to instill dignity in a life worth living. Give them a call at 806-541-4827. They're located right here in Amarillo, Texas at 1610 Research Street. Once again, that is Bristol Park at Amarillo Assisted Living and Memory Care, 806-541-4627. We're going to take a break. We're back with more chat right after this.